All right, back again. Still working on the same piece from yesterday. I have added a little bit to it since the last recorded session, just refining things a little bit. Adjusted the legs. I'm not sure I'm ever going to be totally happy with the legs here, but that's okay. Added a little more to each of these characters. I'm going to do this character today, at least sketch it out. Lightly put in a background here. Just some trees off in the distance. I don't think I am going to, I don't know, maybe I'll have some flowers, a flowering shrub poking in here or something. We'll have some bees around, but I'm not quite sure about these spaces right here yet. But anyway, so first thing I'm going to do is just sketch in this character's face and hair. And then I may start adding a little bit of color into some of the smaller things on the table. I'll start with some of those details that I think are going to be a little more challenging before I try to add, the color for the table or any larger elements. Alrighty. So let me set a timer here. Okay. I think I might have to rename my videos from daily sketchbook practice to daily drawing. Because some of it's what I would really consider sketchbook work, whereas this is going to go into really drawing a full drawing. And I should have sharpened this pencil before I started. And I didn't. Let's see. I had some trouble with it yesterday. Got all crackly and wanted to break. It's trimming off some of the wood around the core, but it's not really sharpening the tip much. Oh well. I guess that's what the sandpaper would be good for. You know what? I'm going to pause everything for just a moment. I'm actually going to reset my timer. I'm going to see if I can find that real quick. Okay. I thought I had one of those little sandpaper pads, and I apparently, couldn't find it, but I did find a sheet of 400 grit fine sandpaper, and that seemed to work pretty well. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a little bit of a point there now. So, all right, so let's restart this timer. Double check I'm recording. I am recording. Mic is on. All right, we're all set. Okay. Okay, start with a little facial expression. I do tend to draw my face shapes pretty much all the same, but it's a pretty cute kid face shape. Okay. She looks a little worried. Okay, that got weird. I have a dog joining me. Fortunately, he's being quiet and not demanding that I pay attention to him. Sometimes when I talk and there are no other people around, I'll leave him when there are other people around. He gets mad that he's not part of the conversation. Okay, that hairstyle was working pretty well in the color sketch I did, but I'm having trouble replicating it here. I don't know if it's the change in position or what. Let's see. Well, thank goodness for digital tools. Anything I do here that I'm not satisfied with can always be fixed. I'm a bit picky here with details. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull out this color chart again. And so my colors are these. I keep misplacing the last page. Oh. Okay, so I do have the light. Oh, that was the wrong one that I put there. It's actually I mean, if you look at the, honestly, that's closer. If that was like light sage or something, I might use that. The ginger root has its place, but it's not that green. Okay. I do. Okay. So I'm going to start with I had done some little tests of color, layering a couple of the colors, and I'm going to use the grayed lavender and the ginger root. To start with, to do the cardboard rolls. Just lift a little bit of that sketch out. So, I still haven't finished that candy forest with the elephant, but that's okay. But I'm really glad that I did as much as I did, because it was, I got a little braver about just, drawing, going straight to straight to the pencils without getting too fussy about worrying about things being perfect, you know, whatever perfect is. The inside to be a little bit darker, so let me look again at it's like I've forgotten the alphabet. These things are all in alphabetical order. There we go. So that'll be just the regular lavender, I guess, over the top of this. I wonder if I use that and I can sharpen it. All right, I think I can live with that. Yeah. I'll sharpen those though before I do that again. Okay. I maybe should have, well, it's fine. I'll just leave these open and this will be the one that's full down here with the rolled up pieces. Yeah, I was going to fill all these. I shouldn't really have drawn the far side of things because I want those tubes to stick out. Yeah, that'll be something maybe to fix up in Procreate. I can lift a little bit of that out and I can also just draw over some of it. I'm getting better at being a little less precious with things and just kind of going for it. I have to figure out what I want the outside. I imagine that they have wrapped their cartons in maybe construction paper, and then they have drawn a cute little bee on the side, but I got to figure out what colors that is going to be. Okay. So with these empty ones, I'm afraid to sharpen my pencils at this point. We'll just fill these in. Yes. Those are all full, so we won't do anything there. I'll go over this with the lavender, make a dark opening there. Don't mind my in dire need of a manicure hands. And just a little bit of black to delineate, to emphasize a little bit. Okay. Okay. And I want the little you know what? I think I didn't do that. It's not at enough of an angle. I don't know if I can lift that out without taking out the whole. Maybe that's something I'll just leave to do digitally. Some of those details are best done that way. I tend to do facial features that way too. Just do it digitally. You start getting that tiny, it's just really easy to mess it up. Okay, maybe some of those, I'll draw some of the rolled up tubes and the paper. And I want those to be, I think, fairly bright, fairly saturated, but not too dark. Let's see, what colors do we have here? I'll use some of my bright yellow and chartreuse. There's no match for that, and I don't want to use the tone. Maybe I'll just use the grade lavender. That seems a little dark. Or, oh no, I take that back. That's lavender, isn't it? My bad. Yeah, okay, so we can use these three colors, lavender, sunburst yellow, and chartreuse, for the rolled up tubes and the pieces of paper. I do need to sharpen them though. Okay, let's make, oh, we won't make it, we need to draw a pencil here because she's rolling it over a pencil. Means I've sharpened in a pencil with that green color. That's all the excitement of watching paint dry, huh? Okay, another thing to be touched up digitally. And cheat a little bit. I'm going to use that salmon pink that I used for. Yeah, that doesn't really look like much of anything. Yeah, definitely touching that up digitally. Could draw another pencil right here to give the indication that that's what's happening. But yeah, I'll fix that. Okay, so I can make this paper light green. How about that? I think that's going to be the table of the color of the table, so I have to go a little lighter here. Maybe just a little bit of the dark over the light. Again, might have to be done digitally. I mean, now looks more like a pencil, but okay. Just gonna add some color to the arms since they're right. They're right there. And running into the same issue of texture on skin, and it starts to look kind of weird. But that's another place where Procreate will save me. And also to define these fingers a little bit better. They got all mushy. We'll extend that pencil out a little bit. Okay. All right, so we know what color some of these tubes are going to be. I think I'll add the details of the ends and everything later. I say as I draw an end. Okay. Put a few in this character's hand, and could have planned that a little bit better. Lavender, let's do a green lavender. I hope that when I'm done, it's reasonably clear what is going on here. Let's see. This character's skin tone's fairly dark, so I may want to push the, let's see, can I push back the edge of the table so they don't quite come in contact? Or maybe I just change the angle a little bit, and then because it looks like that box is going to fall right off the edge of the table, which I don't want. All right, I think that's, I'm fudging the angles a little bit, but that's all right. Okay. Timer is up. Okay. All right, so next time I think I'll tackle the remaining tubes up here. Got a couple crayons, some more sheets of paper, and I think I want maybe a tape dispenser. Yeah. I hope it all makes sense when it's all done. And I think the black details will not seem overly dark once I put in that dark picnic table behind it. Alrighty, that's it for today.